Alright. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Hey guys, welcome back. So, it's been a week since last time we were in here. Look at this photograph. Oh, man. So, I managed to get a dragon staff again. I killed a bunch of dragons, and they gave me a staff. Every time I do it, it makes me laugh. What's the picture? I don't know what the photograph is. So we also got the Weaver's Needle. And we're about to kill the boss, like every other time. Hopefully I actually kill him. Yep, smack my face. Surprise, bitch. This has been paused. When I do stuff like this, I pause it for like hours before I do this. I'm sitting in front of my heater right now. Oh, we just killed the boss. Oh, and the old woman came out of the eye. We did like a bunch of side questing stuff. Or I did this past weekend when I had time. Oh look, it's all the spider girls. Oh, their mom's dead. Here I am, I swear I wasn't sleeping, I was awaiting transition. Hopefully the transition wasn't too loud this time, because I did actually reduce the volume on it. So that shouldn't, like... Oh, look, we have a death by falling counter. That needs to go away. I died only 2 times by falling, and that was during the intermission period. Hey, DJ. Hey, Nerdo Dragon Nerd. And Code Assembly is here, probably watching on his phone while he's in his bed or something. Watching from his computer. I can hear you. You are actually too silent. Too quiet? Should I increase the volume?
You haven't changed a bit. You fool.
You fool, you haven't changed a bit. Hey, Pigsy, your bride is still there. Still don't understand what the complicated relationship he had with that spider woman was. Sure, it was very tragic. I'm sure this is supposed to be very tragic for him. I'm certain this must be very tragic for you, Pigsy. Up your volume a little bit. Okay. Here. And I'll increase the game's volume too. There we go. Is that better? Not supposed to be a lot going on right now, so game volume shouldn't need to be that high. Oh look, we got one of the relics. Whatever this one's supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be like the 5 senses. So we had like an eye, an ear, and now a, oh, right, the anime cutscene. This is gonna be cool. Oh, wow. The animation styles are just so sweet. Every one of these cutscenes looks like it was done by, like, in a completely different style. And it's just so cool. Okay, so this is, I guess this is a story how Pigsy fell in love with this woman. So this is back when he was like a celestial court member. So he fell in love. Okay. While chasing after someone else, he bumps into this random lady. Oh, he was skirt chasing and she actually kind of liked him. Okay. Right, and the person he actually wanted to be in love with fell in love with someone else. And he got, you know, banished for being a skirt chaser. That makes sense. And this lady finds him, okay. Oh, this is the same one for the Wukong hentai win. Have you, like, even read, like, clips from the original book? Like, half of the problems are like, oh, you know, random, not half, but, like, maybe, like, a good 10% of the stories involve someone's daughter being kidnapped. Oh, this is when he was turned into a pig demon, for when he was banished from heaven and turned into a pig demon. Then the woman he tricked into marrying him because he used to look good, didn't want anything to do with him. And I think that's around the time that his what was it? The girl's father got Sun Wukong and Tripitaka to help him out. But sometime during that period, he must have run into the Spider-Woman whole thing. Dude, have you, like, not even seen all those images of Artemis, like, murdering you for finding her hidden bathing grotto? Okay? Like, come on, man. Do you really want to be that guy in the mythology? Yeah, I guess Pixie does. Or like that one other story where somebody fell in love with a Jiragumo and, like, got freaking murdered. Because the priest was like, hey, you should stop going to the well. She's literally going to drain you dry. Oh, wow. This is, oh, this is getting weird. Oh, dear. Okay, so this is gonna cut soon, right? Oh, gods. Oh. Wow. Ooh. So they did it in their animal forms? That's a little weird. Some people are so down bad that they like, so what, they're gonna die? At least I'd be late. Did it in the animal forms too. Like DJ. She can drink me dry if she wants. Oh. And it's like, I gotta join the quest now. Can't go back. Gotta go join the quest and be like the second fiddle of second fiddles. What happened to Sandy? He's the other guy on the right. Beast Boy ass. Gods. You're not wrong. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Grown in strength, but not in
Wisdom.
You've not only hurt Bajia and his darling, but also laid waste to the seal of the High Ones. A grave misdeed.
Really?
Mortal or immortal, all seek to break from the past and start.
He clearly filled that woman. I mean, that's obvious, right? Like, at least one of those girls is probably his daughter.
And means another. Though you may savor it yourself, you can never tell if you.
This game is
truly
peak
want
comedy.
it or not.
Honestly, it's still very true to like the fact that I'm not even remotely surprised that Pixie had a random fling with some spider demon woman and probably has at least 2 different kids says all you really need to know about his character. Imagine I am. Oh, dude, come on. Come on. Glowing golden glowing eye. An eye of the 100-eyed one, concealed by a weapon, a golden glows, can be used in crafting weapons. So we'll get a new weapon out of this whole deal. And to the next chapter we go. And I did do like as much of the side content as I can get a hold of. I even went back and killed 4 different dragons to get this cool new mythical staff. Because apparently legendary tier isn't the highest tier. Come on, what? It's like, I don't really want to imagine that. It was bad enough, the one very stylized scene. I don't want to imagine that with like 3 different versions and also add in the whole pedo bait aspect. Wait, does that even matter if they're all like thousands of years old? But why, DJ? What does this mean for me besides child support? Pigsy solo Zenitsu. Honestly, Pigsy is just Zenitsu, but if he had Inosuke's boar head on. Oh wow, this place kind of sucks. So let's see here, desolate trees, nerd Lamau. Okay, so we've got Demon Boar. Is that Pigsy? Maybe? Hard to tell. Woods of Ember. Bunch of zombie-looking guys. Boars kicking their asses. Oh. Is it a demon boar or is it? No, it's Pixie. It must be Pixie because we're here. I like how my staff is just looks so amazing. I look so awesome in this golden armor. This is what a badass looks like, kids. Look at me. Oh, they're not staying dead. Oh, damn. So the zombie thing was really on point. Unless I can win each and every case and take all those kids with me, so they gonna pay child support me. would be nice buck to collect. Oh shit. Combat starting. I can hardly see. Pigsy, you're getting in the way. Man can only create problems. Oh, that would be a nice buck to collect. Alright. Honestly, this game just continues to excite me with new possibilities. I mean, not like the content of that cutscene. What would be the metaphor there? Like, I guess Pigsy was blind to what he really had and didn't know what he had until he lost it. Probably shouldn't have left on the journey, but they did need him. As hard as that is for me to admit, he was useful at least 4 different times.
Celestial River with my boys 80,000 strong, and the puny revenants dare to impede me.
Yes, Pigsy, we know you're supposed to be very mighty. Very mighty when you cower beneath Sun Wukong's gaze. That cutscene excited me, if you will. Oh, God. You know, that's just gonna be this whole game is just gonna be now that one time we saw that cutscene where the boar and the spider did it. My boy.
Fooled me once, never again. Deceptive tactics like this pose no threat.
He says right before he gets kicked through a wall or something.
Keep pace, boy.
Hey, man, I've been the one actually defeating all the bosses here. You've been sitting and getting soloed by them. You get like shoved in a sack or slammed between 2 symbols. You don't get to talk about shit, Pigsy. All right. Well, we've opened this gigantic door because you can't have this some ominous forest without a gigantic stone door with all these dragons etched on it. Which, you know, good taste. You got dragon doors. Obviously, the people who made this ancient, forgotten, horrible place that's now fallen to despair and ruin and flame clearly had some degree of taste, which is at least good for them. Do you think Pigsy solos anyone in this game? He can solo basic enemies? I mean, no bosses, I don't think. Well, okay, I'll give the man some credit. The problem is, it's like Dragon Ball, okay? Bulma may be, like, what is it? Like, I think I heard, like, a Dragon Ball scaling thing for me one time. It's like, there's apparently a scene where Bulma freaking takes out 4 soldiers single-handedly by herself in the alternate future. That's impressive for a human. But in the Dragon Ball universe, that puts you on the bottom tier of power where, like, you're just not even comparable to most of the actual threats. That's how Pigsy is. He's a generic celestial guard. But compared to all these demons that are defying heaven, and Sun Wukong, and Erlang, he's kind of just like a nobody guard compared to the protagonist, you know? Obviously he's weak. But he was a decently powerful guard. Like, he was a captain of like 3,000 men. It's just that Goku versus Pigsy, yeah, Pigsy would instantly die. Ooh, new staff. Let's see. Visionary Centipede staff. Upon a successful hit with a charge heavy, each focus point. I mean, it's less power than I currently have, but it's a better version of this, I think. It's more damage, but less critical chance. I'm not going to make this right now, because I'm still just going to use my golden long staff, because this thing is freaking awesome. No, Goku would freaking wreck Pigsy. Goku is like a budget version of Sun Wukong, and Pigsy isn't even up to that. I mean, a lot of anime protagonists. Krillin could most likely tear. I think Krillin and Pigsy are about even in power. That's the thing. Pigsy doesn't look that strong, but it's all relative. Power is very relative. Compared to any actual threat, Pigsy isn't that bad. Honestly, he really is the Krillin of the Sun Wukong crew. He'd probably be able to maybe beat Krillin. Pigsy versus Police Girl early stage. Well, that he would lose because Pigsy's horny. That's one of his weaknesses, is being horny. I'm sorry, that's just like there's one chapter, it was a summarized one, that I listened to a version of, not just the OSP version, but I've listened to a few other summarized, although I originally heard this from OSP. And apparently there was a demon that disguised itself as a girl, and it kept blaming Sun Wukong for things to get Tripitaka and the others to get rid of him, and Pigsy was the one who kept automatically believing her and insinuating things about Sun Wukong, just because he thought the girl was hot. That's the man, that kind of person Pigsy is. Alright, let's go. Oh, a demon ox thing. Oh, Pale Axe Stalwart. Oh, this is a boss fight? Oh. Oh, that's the boss. Oh god, there's mortar rounds coming out. Pigsy's boner. You sure Pigsy isn't Oolong? Well, alright, I don't think so. Although, Threat and Pigsy could actually overcome. Pigsy could actually overcome maybe easy. But he loses because he's freaking horny. You got one jaw, Pigsy. Pigsy. Yes! Look at all this damage I'm doing. Ow. My face. Alright. I wish they... Oh my gosh, this is an actual, like, battlefield. There's mortar rounds coming out. Oolong probably is based on Pigsy. I don't know, though. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what Oolong is from. I think I've heard that name. I just don't... Ugh. What's Oolong from again? I mean, if it's basically anything from Japan or China, there's like a 50% chance the character is based on something from Journey to the West. But, like... Hey, dude, are you gonna be okay? I thought we were having a boss fight here. Although he's... Bruh. Oolong is from BB. I haven't really seen Dragon Ball that much. I have only seen bits and pieces. I have never actually watched Dragon Ball all the way through. Mostly because I was a kid, wanted to watch a show about dragons, and realized it was a show about people punching each other. I'm like, where's the dragon? And they're like, oh, it doesn't come out for like a long while. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. I moved on. I have watched some of Dragon Ball Super and some of Dragon Ball Z. I've actually watched the abridged Dragon Ball Z. Not the abridged Dragon Ball, though. But still.
It can't be you.
Oh, lad, it can't be
I
you.
thought you were one of them.
What happened to me? Oh, dude. Oh, wait, so wait. Are the zombies just illusions?
The vanguard of the Bull King is relieved you're unharmed.
Okay. I thought the Bull King wasn't on good terms with Sun Wukong. Because of the whole killing his nephew thing, or getting his nephew as a the Bodhisattva's disciple. Don't like Dragon Ball either. It's quite boring. Honestly, it's a fun show. It's just... It suffers from early anime bloat, where they had to stretch episodes out. How about I find a way to destroy all the carts blocking the way? Alright. Guess I have to, since you're not going to help me with those, like, that gigantic axe can't help move. That gigantic axe cannot help, like, bash the carts out of the way. I have to go figure out some convoluted method of destroying them. Okay, whatever. Do. Let's go. Gold tree core. We're making more legendary weapons. And a mine core so I can upgrade some more stats. Sweet. Okay, so what are these blockades he was talking about? DBZ is fun. I just prefer other anime. Not downplaying the impact. No, I'm not either. DBZ is like the, well, not the OG shonen, but one of the OG shonen, the one that most modern shonen come from. Battle shonen in particular, at least. Although, I recently found out that Magic the Gathering has a manga series. Not a manga series about the lore of Magic the Gathering. Like a card game series about people who play Magic the Gathering called Destroy All Humans, You Can't Regenerate Them. Looked pretty interesting. I might actually try it out. It's apparently about the early years of Magic and two students who get involved in it. Brown Iron Card. Holy shit. More of a Yu Yu Hakusho person. Okay, Yu Yu Hakusho, I've been meaning to watch it for... Not forever, but for like the last like 2 to 3 years. I've been meaning to like get a hold and watch it. North Star and Devilman are the other early shonen, yeah. Alright, this freaking... Alright, bastard. You're gonna hold still while I pluck of many and then Umbral Abyss. Alright. And he's frozen solid. Yeah, I turned into the crack monkey. That transformation is freaking just insane. This means... Let's see here. Yu Hakusho is funny, but I love Justin Cook as Yu Hakusho. I love... As Yusuke, sorry. But that means science. I started Castlevania and just finished first season. It means time for another Black Lagoon rewatch. Then I finished Castlevania and Black Lagoon again. God, that's so true. So what? I guess my version of this would be, I read a book and then I listen to the entirety of the original DFZ series, Nice Dragon Finished Last again, and then I read another book. Yeah. Centipede Hat of Transcendence. Alright, does it do anything useful though? Massively reduces continuous damage. See, the previous area I was just in's armor sets kind of pissed me off, not gonna lie. I don't like getting access to armor that's literally just only good for being better than the armor I was just had available to me. Or being really good for the area I was just in. Like, they give you armor and they're like, hey, wouldn't this have been nice to have in the area that was 90% poison? Sorry, we're into fire now. But here, you get this legendary armor with better stats as a consolation prize if you're willing to get rid of the bonus effects. Nerd Dragon, the type of person to see a story-based anime, get bored immediately. Maybe I watched Agretsuko for the curiosity's sake and stayed, so I had an excuse to watch Black Lagoon. Is that like your favorite show? No shade if it is. I've seen clips from it. It looks fucking awesome. Honestly, even I know Remy is a fucking badass. God. I need to continue watching Agretsuko. Well, Agretsuko was pretty good, actually. It wasn't really my thing, personally. I watched, like, was it first 2, maybe 3 seasons? Did it have 3 seasons? Or did I just watch the first 2? I think I started the 3rd season and was just like, eh. I've watched it, it's just not really my thing. I think Nerd Dragon might like Black Lagoon. Ow. My face. Bash. Alright, get away from these guys. They blow up. Same. Good, but not my thing. I fell off after. Okay, yeah, we're gonna, like, back the hell up and get back to a spawn point, because this is a little much. Everything's explodey. Everything has the explodey fire color effects on it. Just running away like a hero. This is what heroes do. They run back to the save point to rest real quick. Because pointless death is pointless. Zawardo. No, I actually do. I actually did rewatch the first season of, oh god, what was it? It was After Stardust Crusaders, the next season of JoJo After Stardust, with the one set in Italy, not in Italy, in South. Is it South America or Italy? I forget. God, I've already forgotten where the setting is. Oh shit. God damn it. But no, I had it queued up, but I didn't. I was literally opening it up, watching the intro, and I got distracted by something else. It's still up. It's still up on my Netflix. The video is still paused just at the opening up. See, I'm gonna close that out now. It's eating up memory. Josuke Dora. Yes, I love watching Black Lagoon so much I end up watching between everything else. Actually, one thing I'm really happy about, one of my pet shows is finally getting another season. Blue Exorcist is actually going to just be completed, apparently. Slowly, bit by bit. My conclusion after the second Diamond is Unbreakable. Yeah, I think it's Diamond is Unbreakable. I just know the anime. I just know the opening cuts. The openings. The OP looks amazing. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Let me center myself so I don't keep yammering on pointlessly. My conclusion after the second rewatch was I don't care for Hard Boil. I need to watch Blue Exorcist. It's a good show. It's not for everyone. It's not perfect or anything. It has an anime-only ending, and the transition between the original version and the new version is basically figure it out for yourself what the difference was between these two. Because there's like a group of episodes that are sort of just pseudo-canon. Diamond as a Breakable was a shift in the JoJo series. Is this recommended Blue Arches to me? I like stuff that's not perfect. Yeah. Honestly, the manga, it was one of the first series where I actually read the manga because I didn't think we were going to get another series. Because originally I watched it back when back when the 2 seasons that they originally made for it had been made, and it got an anime-only ending. And that was basically it. And it was whatever. But then the manga kept going, and eventually we got the Kyoto Saga. But then we heard no word on whether we were going to get another season. And the Kyoto Saga was weird. Like, it just kind of decided what was... There was basically a point midway through the second... Was it the first or second season? Where it was like... No, it was midway through the second season. They left the canon of the manga and moved on to their own stuff. Like you did back then with anime-only endings. And... there was this scene where Rin got brought before the Grigori, who are like the head of the Vatican. Don't get more Hunter x Hunter, I will touch myself. And basically, the Kyoto Saga just starts with a few flashbacks to that, and then we're supposed to be in that emotional state. But there was like a range of episodes with some questionable canonicity, and there's just no telling what is or isn't happening for a bit, so it takes a bit to get centered, even if you know the manga and both the show and the new one. But if you're just like hopping on, it's so bizarre, and I just couldn't help but think it would be really confusing. I think it could be Wagon Midnight instead, but no English dub. Black Lagoon must be freaking awesome if Rasta Blasta makes me always cry even during casual chill rewatches. There's no chill rewatch of the Black Lagoon. Again, from the few clips I've seen, I imagine. Why would I simp from Revi? I'm terrified of her. She could kill me in an instant. Sorry, I'm not exactly interested in, simping for someone who would murder me. Also, I'm a little bitch. I think basically everyone in that show would kill me. Go, go, go. God, all these bat people. Seriously, what happened to all these guys? Where did they get the cool fire spikes? I kind of want cool fire spikes. Wait, do I have to become a zombie to get them? Because that's how the question. But if I don't become a zombie, I would kind of like the cool fire spikes. Hitman Reborn needs an English dub. I haven't seen that one. If I had to be simping for anyone, it would be Roberto. Nerdo Dragon. He admits what he simps for. I love the kind of woman that'll actually just kill me. Not me. Okay. I bet Nerd Dragon simps for Remy. Holy shit. Ah! DJs. I mean, that tracks. That tracks. Ooh, we killed them for the gold... Why is the chest shaped like a gold tortoise? I guess it's less generic than a normal chest. Oh, and there's some seeds for soaking my beer. TDL secretly sent for Dad Dragon. No. I sent for Temeraire. They're completely different. Temeraire is the goat. Well, him and Amelia. Well, shit. God damn it. But it's like, if I'm simping for Amelia, it's because I'm simping for her library. God damn, thousands of years of magical knowledge on an island in the Bahamas. If only. TDL, the lost brother of Corthorix. Wait, what? I don't get that reference. Explain. Explain yourself. If I'm going to be insulted, I wish to know how. Ugh. Anime incest thief. Fight me. Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh, shit. All the explosions are really annoying. I've never been a fan of the enemies explode after you kill them trait. It makes fighting multiple enemies kind of annoying. Kotharix is a cringe YouTuber who basically defended Ped. You get the point. Oh. How am I the lost brother of Kotharix? In what way? In what way? Actually, if we go back up here in the chat, if we remember what's been said, who was the one? I think DJ is the one who was talking about Pigsy possibly having sex with his own children. Apparently, I'm a bigger Chad than Alucard. Simply here. Oh God. Ew. No. He literally. Oh my God. TDL. Not TDL. I'm sorry. Code and Assembly just posted it. Yeah, he just posted an image. Holy shit, he kind of does. Oh. I deny any relation at all. He has hair. Clearly not me. He has hair and he does not have horns. Clearly no. Also, just no. Absolutely not. I refuse. God, why does his chest plate look so much like my dragon's? Why does his draconic breastplate look so much like mine? That's not right. What the hell? What image do you do realize those women were the older woman's children? I.e., the woman Pigsy slept with, at best, his stepchildren. Oh, Kortharix? Yeah, not all blue dragon. Not all blue dragons, indeed. Oh, Kortharix? Yeah, he posted Kortharix with, like, some of his video thumbnails in, like, a collage with him in front of it. And it... Yeah, no, hell no. I'm sorry. There's no way you can make a video called In Defense of Pedophilia. In Defense of Pedophiles look good. Damn. Yeah, when you say Pigsy had sex with all of them, you do realize you're saying he's had sex with his, stepdaughters. That was you, DJ. I have the chat logs. Hashtag not all blue dragons. Exactly. Hashtag not all blue dragons. Lamau. Man. All these guys with their glowing blades out their arms, and here I am, I can still whack them with a golden stick. Wait for him to explode. Alright. Oh. Oh, look, a shrine. But I've got to kill enemies to get to it. But they can't just have access to the shrine. That's actually the other thing that you can't do in this game that you can do in Dark Souls games. In Dark Souls games, it doesn't matter if there's an enemy bearing down on you. As long as you can touch a bonfire, you're safe. You will activate it and have it as available as your next place. But in this game, screw that, I guess. Whoa. Oh, shit. Since when can enemies see me when I'm invisible? I feel like they've been able to, like, find where I am. No races, I hate everyone. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Even the pretty. Are you saying Pigsy is somehow hot? I don't think you want to go down this rabbit hole, DJ. The dark place. The depths of depravity lie deep. Listen to Curtain Call by The Dam. It's 17 minutes long, but worth it. Also, I listened to a lot of your suggestion from the previous one. Actually, what was the name of the song with, like, the really cool album art that I liked? What was it? Is This Real? The album art for, like, the Is This Real album looks so cool. I love the abstract, like, handle, I guess. It was kind of cool looking. Very abstract. What the hell? You know, no Inosuke. Well, at least we know your type now. It's the guy with the boar for a head. It's the guy with a boar-shaped head. So, you like them boars. Talking about Sippy so much makes me realize though that there's not many werewolf girls. Am I weird? What are you talking about? Luna from Hell of a Boss is like right there. What are you going on about? The Wipers are great. Yeah, I actually really like their stuff. I mean, the two you asked me to listen to, the Return of the Rat and the Is It Real. I preferred Is It Real though out of the two. What was it? I also did Bloodrock's DOA was pretty good. Very good vibes. Using the gourd moderately extends the duration of duplicate for the next pluck of many for a short duration. Interesting. Very overtly specific, though. Nah, blue hair. Luna X Roxy. Okay, I don't understand that. Like, why do people... They do realize it's a robot, right? Then again, Nier Automata has sense, so I guess that's not, like, super surprising. I guess it's me who should be, shouldn't be surprised. Umbral Abyss. Roar. Freeze him in place and wreck his shit. Alright. Father of Stones, get wrecked. I'm not reading books so I have no idea how people werewolf. No, Hell of a Boss is a animated show. Luna. It's a web show on YouTube. Very popular. It was kind of everywhere for a bit. It's a spinoff of Hazbin Hotel. Well, I couldn't sit for a robot. Well, you just named one with Roxy. Oh. Ballora from Sister Location definitely has puberty. Motherfuckers acting up. Sex robots trying to mimic humans is such a waste. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh. What the hell? Oh my god, it's the cat with a skull for a face. Skull cat! It's a skull cat! It's also one of those creepy, like, hairless cats. They should really lean into that robot angle. God. The Moonhound or something like that. I don't know. I don't have like a compiled list of shows with werewolves in them, so I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you could always go to that, like, didn't Teen Wolf have a CW reboot at some point? Well, why don't you check out that? Maybe that'll have what you're looking for. They'll definitely have the horny if it's the ZW. I saw a goddamn creepy ass robot maiden, I believe with blue hair, and I noped. Alright. Here we go! Bash his face in. Alright, we're gonna try and kill these guys before we get that thing's attention. Or not. Well, let's see if the explosions can do any damage. Nope. Ouch. I'm not a troll, I swear. I don't know, DJ. You're not helping your case here. Gods, let's go. I still can't believe Kukulane got referenced in that last Halloween live stream with the Morgan. Like the giant AI bug god was named the Morgan, which was an important figure in the Kukulane mythos, which was sort of thinking of him like Irish Hercules. He killed enough people for that. Yeah, he killed enough people for that, you know, comparison. Yes, do check out the song Curtain Call by the Damned. Okay, I'll check it out. Alright, let's go. Bash your face in with this gold dragon stuff. Let's go. So what happened to this place? Like, this is definitely a raised to the ground kind of mountain, huh? Ouch. That's when there are so many, like, small enemies that keep, like, knocking you back. Alright, we're gonna... bash! Ooh, it's exploding. And we found some fragrant vines. Besides, I didn't fall so low as to watch the entirety of Hellboss. I marked rewatch first episode once, and I even started season 2. Just so I can for sure say that I loathe this show and is beyond all. Really? I actually like it. I'm not even really into romance most of the time, but honestly, watching Stolas and Blitz be complete, just the most hilarious idiots. Kind of works, not gonna lie. Salvation. I walked to 7-Eleven today. Damn, I walk fast. I miss when stuff was like close enough to walk back when I was in college. Currently where I'm living, I don't have a ton of stuff within walking distance, but back in college, I even had like a play and trade game exchange store where I could go look at used games and stuff like that. Literally just like a mile walk at most. It was great. Freak by Silverchair is good too. Okay, have to add to the list. That's 2 songs so far. Well, I understand why people have gripes with Hellboss, but I still like it. Yeah, it definitely has its flaws. Honestly, I've watched the pilot so many times now that I have just a bunch of flaws I can see that I didn't originally. But at the time, it was like, wow, this is so above any other type of animation I've seen on YouTube before, or any, like, you know, scripted animation. For me, Hello Boss was chip at humor and all. I was Ratchet and Clank phase murder drones, so it kind of pissed me off even more watching Helva. Dot. Sentence cut off midway. Interruption. Reloading. We're reloading the sentence. Punk and metal are my life now. And JoJo. And Hunter x Hunter. My life is fantasy, books, movies, TV shows, and dragons. Many errors in the pilot, but still good. Yeah, that's the thing. There are plenty of errors and little problems in the pilot, and honestly, I can't get mad at anyone who doesn't like it, because it's not everyone's thing. It's a very specific type of humor, and you know what? If you're not into it, you're not into it. That's fine. I mean, there are plenty of really good things that I can look at and say they're probably pretty good quality, or somebody probably really likes this, but I'm just not into personally. What was one of the major ones recently? God, something like really... Pilot is trash. Episode 1 is so much better. Oh, yeah, with the hillbilly Satanists. The cannibal hillbilly Satanists. Oh, hillbilly. My tongue did not work. Again. It's at least effective with my tongue, I swear. Can I send it back and get another one? Nerd Dragon typing gives me anorexia. I simply don't get the appeal of Hello Boss. It's raunchy, ridiculous, over-the-top violence, swearing, and humor. Also watching relationships fall apart. And people kind of be the worst, but try and, you know, live anyway. That's at least the appeal from my angle. I'm trying to think of like one of the things that was like really popular. Or that I could like see that it was good, but I didn't really like enjoy it that much. I mean, there's Dragon Ball Z. Like, I can see why people like it. It's just not really my cup of tea. Beastars, I think, was one of them. I like Beastars. I think it's okay. I think it's more aimed at someone who's much more into the romance aspect than I am. Like, the mystery drama with Zootopia characters is pretty good. Like, it has better relationships than 90% of other shows. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Beastars? Or no, you must be talking about Hell of Lost still. Cause you guys have that little delay. Yeah, it has 90%. Yeah, better relationships than 90% other shows. Let's see. It's a whole thing with relationships in shows. A lot of them just don't like to have like actual relationships. Is cool in my opinion. 7 out of 10 to me. Yeah. Like, I can see why people like it. I know that Code and Assembly likes it. Beastars is actually on my radar. The shipping is real in that one, though. Beastars is weird as fuck. I watch weird as fuck. It's gonna be something, yeah. It's beautifully animated. Like, CG animation-wise, it's basically the show that... One of the shows, at least, that led the charge. Is, okay, relationship is stupid but cute. Yeah. Oh god, what was one of the other shows? I mean, Gretzko I already mentioned was kind of like, I watched it as much as I could, but it's like, I can see why people like it. Not really my thing. I won't even say it's like the slice of life comedy stuff that I don't like. Oh, shit, I stood next to an exploding bomb. Hello, I'm just gonna stand here talking while this guy explodes behind me. Because I'm an idiot. Ugh. Code and assembly, funny, I was thinking about a Gretzko. Thinking about a Gretzko? Cloud strike! Get wrecked! Hey, stop that! God damn it. Ow. The explosions are really, really starting to piss me off. These things are just endless. Hunter x Hunter fans are unhinged. Careful. You're... DJ, you don't need to talk badly about yourself. Come on. Love the voice acting in Beastars, though. Oh, yeah. Honestly, even both the dub and the sub have really good voice actors. I am not emphatic enough to embrace it anyways. You know, stupid cute relationships. Still can't believe Jack and Joseph Joestar. The Joseph Joestar... JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shares so many voice actors with so many people. It's not even funny. One of the other things I've never gotten into, partially because of the size, I think, is Gundam for me. I just don't even know where to start with that franchise. Like, where do you begin with Gundam? That's the question. And I've tried researching that, like, what's the best intro to Gundam? And I'm just like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay out of all that. It's like the Fate series. It's like, I'll watch, like, one thing from it, but there's always so deep I want to get in that rabbit hole. I know I'm unhinged. However, I don't ship minors. Good. You're better than, like, half the internet. Or half the active internet. When I say, like, the internet, I'm talking about the people who actively post. Not everyone else who mostly lurks. Same with Gundams. The memes are funny, though. Yeah, the memes are pretty funny. I forget. Is that where the butterfly meme came from? Is this butterfly? Is that where it came from? Or... God damn it. One of these gimmick fights. Not a huge fan of gimmick fights like this. Like, don't get me wrong. They break up the... I want to say they break up the monotony, but not really. They're just kind of an overgrown obstacle. One of the worst fights in Dark Souls 3 is the dragon fight. Where you have to just, like, drop down and hit it once. Because it doesn't really serve a purpose. It's just kind of there. Okay, my clones aren't really doing anything for this. But no, it came from another anime, the butterfly main. Okay. Alright then. Damn. Wish I knew where that came from. Bash my head on him. Hit him. Hit him. Wangan Midnight is underrated. You really don't have to like cars to like it. But if you do, you're gonna love it. Okay. Interesting. Hit his face in. Gimmick fights like these, though, I get that they're here to break up the monotony of boss fights and give us some variety. But they usually just come across as a chore. Because in order to make it a fight and not an insta-kill like the dragon thing from Dark Souls 3, I like watching the Twilight Zone's classic. I've seen some episodes from Twilight Zone, but not like the whole thing. But the gimmick fights do generally just eat up time, and I don't really find them engaging. Like the Ceaseless Discharge in Dark Souls 1, that... Oh, look, it's a fox.
It's you, kind monkey.
Oh, the fox we helped.
Help me, please.
Huh?
Things went south in the mountain and I barely escaped.
Okay.
But On my way down, Gwyn captured me. I've been
Aren't
captured
foxes
for 3
tricksters?
days. But now my luck has returned. My savior appeared here right in front of me.
This feels like a trap.
Should you extend your mercy to save my family? I'll repay your kindness at any cost.
Need to rewatch Monster. Yeah, that one's a good one. I think I watched that when I was like way younger. What the hell? What's with the floating heads? Or the rolling head and the flying head? The hell? What is this? What the frick? They're just heads! Where are their bodies? Also, goddamn flying asshole. Shit. And they put another boss fight right after another one where I've used up all my mana. Great. Oh god, this is the damage I'm doing? Yeah, I missed my everything. I did rewatch the initial D. Oh. I think I've seen cutscenes from initial, or not cutscenes, but like I've seen like scenes from initial D. Like the 3D, early 3D animation cars. Nerd, nice. Ah, that little needle of mine doing its good work. Ow. Well, that hurt. Shoujo Ramune? Ramune. Oh, nerd, nice. So I just got killed by a disembodied head. That's a little embarrassing, not gonna lie. Like, I killed literal dragons. And I fought a Buddha, or at least someone who had the power of a Buddha. Or a Bodhisattva, at least. That's a little embarrassing, right? To die from a floating head after you've killed a Bodhisattva's embodiment. Erased was good. I have not watched Erased. I'm just realizing that. Holy shit, I forgot to watch Erased all those years ago. I just never watched it. I think I keep saying every time I hear it that I'm going to watch it, but I never do. That feels like an oversight, honestly. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's even time travel murder mystery, so it fits into the style of stuff I'm actually really into. I've just never seen it. They cut stuff from the manga. Every anime cuts stuff from its manga, don't worry. That's just something that happens. Honestly, if I complained about every amazing cut thing they, removed from the manga version, I'd be here all day. I don't always get it, because it feels like an anime should have more stuff than the manga, not less. But it's a thing that just happens. Honestly, one of the main things I get annoyed about is when anime-only endings are there, but it's like, you still had content for the manga. You didn't have to end here. You're setting up some garbage bullshit ending, ignoring this one little cool thing. What was it? Soul Eater. The original version of Soul Eater. It's like, come on, couldn't you have just waited for the manga? Taken a brief hiatus? Come on, man. They had a fight using the head of the witches helped them fight the Kishin on the moon for freaking hell. That sounds awesome. God, this screen. It's just rolling around spewing fire everywhere. Bash head. 8 Hunter x Hunter manga is brutal, lol. Yeah. Oh. Honestly, one of the things I've been like watching recently is the current season, or the last season I guess right now, of My Hero Academia. That show got so brutal. I know it started out with a kid literally breaking his arm and fingers in order to fight, but like, it's gotten really brutal. Characters are losing limbs left and right. Like, I've rarely seen a climax for an anime get this intense. Wasn't a renegade by sticks. And you just know that when we get those movies for the Demon Slayer movie, it's gonna get like really intense. Alright, we got him. Oh, this one's shooting wind at me. Well, we killed the head. The flaming head. Losing limbs part makes me want to watch it. Oh yeah, like... I think... Honestly... What was it? The rabbit hero. What's her name? I forget what her name is. Miriko, that's it. She's like lost 3 limbs at this point. 2 of which were in the same fight. Yeah, get wrecked, bitch. You're not running away from me like this. Hell no. Get a stab to the face. Yes, I do know how to fight. I've been killing things this whole game. Haven't you seen me? I'm a badass. Yes! And people complain about Hogwarts being unsafe. To be fair, the school is probably the safest place actually in their country at the moment. The school is actually remarkably safe. It's just every time they step outside the school, they almost die. Basically, going to UA means that you're going to nearly die every time you leave it. Which I think is hilarious. God, this game is stuttering. What is it about this cutscene that's making this game stutter so much?
Your true face, out with it! If a single lie slips, my rake shall strike true.
His weapon is a rake. Safe is because actual safe or relatively safe. Honestly, it probably is the safest place on Earth. Because Nezu is trapped out the wazoo, and he's clearly a paranoid asshole.
I know who you are.
Eri will be the school's new nurse when their old one leaves. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know if that's true or not. But it does actually sound reasonable, given her whole time abilities to just rewind people back before they were injured.
Died, I've been living with my father. His wife, Princess Rakshasi, took me in as her own.
Oh.
Later, brother came back from Bodhisattva Guanyin, and we reunited.
Okay.
We had some peaceful days. My brother was kind to me and to our parents.
Yeah, this is gonna get nasty
But
soon. The
somehow,
ominous
not
demon
long
face.
ago, he suddenly changed. He secretly summoned his old troops for a coup, imprisoned father, kept mother under strict watch.
This is all happening a little
had nowhere else
fast.
to turn. I had to go for help.
Okay.
But barely after leaving the place, his minions fell upon me.
The Bull King's might is known. Even together,
Bull
Wukong
King.
and I couldn't rival him. Rakshasi's blunt and
Well,
fast
technically,
also
Wukong was
forced.
stronger than the Bull King.
You
They just had bullshit to keep him out of the way. That's the thing. Most people, Wukong is probably, even when during the story, just the flat-out most powerful
Who else
person.
could make them put
The
their
fuck I've been
guard
looking
down?
for Invincible
Really,
on.
with soft hearts, they could never harm him.
You idiot! This fox
Wait,
is fooling
I've
you.
been looking for Invincible
Look
on
at this
8
place. Only
anime,
my
and I
brother's
found
Samadhi
something
fire could
that
wreak
have
such havoc.
Soul Bad Guy looking fucker on the
Oh
cover.
no. My father is dying.
Ugh.
Please, kind monkey, help me and my family.
Your father's dying. What are you talking about? How do you know that?
A perilous place this is. Keep this cicada safe with you.
Oh hey, it's the is that the insect transformation from like the first thing we did in the forest? Are we finally getting that back?
That's a voice I know well. I'll go ahead and take a look.
And Guilty Gear anime came out. Reminder.
No time to lose now.
Guilty Gear anime
Follow me.
didn't come out yet. Nah. You know, there's this one anime. What was the Guilty Crown? Whenever I hear about Guilty Gear, I know there's like a Guilty Gear anime. It's a video game, but whenever I hear it, I just think of Guilty Crown, which was that other anime that had Sawano Yuki as the sound director, who did the soundtrack for it. And it's like, I don't know why. I just remember that very strongly. Have you ever seen Guilty Crown? It was a weird one. still don't know what the hell was going on in half the... I still don't know what exactly was going on with the plague. HANime is just the coolest website to watching anime ever. Nothing special. Honestly, I just get Blu-rays and then I get used Blu-rays at an old shop, Game Exchange, and then I rip them and put them on a Plex server because I give zero fucks. Guilty Crown theme song goes hard. Yeah, that opening theme song is so good. Okay, we're following a fox into a demon's lair.
I'll get through this hole, and you can pass by that crack ahead.
Yeah, sure. Like, I know she's probably not gonna betray us. It just feels like she's about to betray us, right? It's probably nothing. I'm probably just you know. Well, yeah, you could just, like, run straight through a hole. We had to actually, like, slowly walk. I gotta admit, this game is still beautiful, even when there's, like, not much to see. Even when this place is just desolated destruction. Although, there's not much for it to render right now. I don't understand why it's been chugging. What the hell? Is that the bull demon? Or is that a dragon? What the hell is that?
My brother's Samadhi fire has obstructed all paths uphill. To quench it, Mother's Plantain fan is a must.
Oh yeah, that stupid fan. That thing used to like literally blast Wukong halfway across the world whenever she strung it. That was like it was one of the fights where Wukong couldn't just instantly win because she had a fan where she could just wave the fan and she would blast him halfway around the world. It's like every time he got close to her, she literally just said, "Nope, I'm not fighting you. Go away." She couldn't win. Aside from that, listening to the whole hour and 18-minute album Trout Mask replica. Okay, seriously, is it the fire? I mean, don't get me wrong, this is some impressive fire effects. Not the best I've ever seen, but pretty high up there. Like, these are pretty cool. But they're not, like, chugging the PS5's graphics tool. I mean, you can even, like, see, like, the lines. Not even, like, they're grouping them together in really realistic clumps. And they're flickering like crazy. Holy shit. Now, I am impressed with the lava. Or the magma. No, magma's inside, lava's outside. Because most people have eye-searing lava. This is what lava would actually look like on the surface. This kind of, like, crusted lines of red running through it. This is really cool lava. Like, this texture goes hard. Love it. Honestly, even when this game is chugging, it's still pretty. I wish it would be a little less pretty if it could be a little more stable. That is one of the weird things also I've noticed is when you can have a game that runs surprisingly well for most of the game, and then you get to the last area, and you're like, huh, this is suddenly running a lot less efficiently than usual. It happened with Baldur's Gate 3, too. Like, we get to the last area, to Act 3, and suddenly the game's chugging twice as much as it used to. She'll never give you the fan to be used against her precious son. Wait, are we fighting Red Boy? Oh yeah, he was the one they brought to a Bodhisattva. She didn't mention he came back from a Bodhisattva. So, yeah, from Kuan Yin. Can't wait for Flintlock 2. I am so hyped for Flintlock 2. Everyone else has been like, it's pretty average. I actually really liked it. Had a lot of fun with that game. Maybe it's just the gun pairing. Maybe that's the part, that one thing of holding a flintlock pistol to a monster's face and parrying its attack, interrupting it, making it stagger to the ground, makes my brain go burr. I do not care. It was awesome. Bash. Oh wait, I'm about to get to a shrine, so let's go all out. Yes. When you see a shrine, you're like, oh, I can just spam my abilities now. Yes. The power is ours. Also, I've done a lot of side questing too. Like, I don't think you understand. I'm level 107 now. I was 70. I found this really good spot where you could basically just get levels for essentially free. You did like there's this transformation I got where you can blow yourself up and deal a bunch of damage. It's pretty cool. You just blow up a bunch of those web cocoons for massive amounts of will and experience. Did that for a bit, so I'm a little over leveled for now, actually. Want to watch Darkstalker show, Capcom Fighting Game 1? They don't have it for whatever reason. I thought there was I've seen like anime versions of the Darkstalkers characters. I thought there was like a Darkstalkers anime. Made by the Japanese, so it's anime according to them. Wait. Well, like, I thought I'd seen an animated version of some of those characters, though. Like, it was background footage. Yeah, I haven't, like, seen it, but I've seen, like, it as background footage on another YouTube video I was watching. That was specifically about, like, spooky fighting games. Anime Darkstalker show. But H-Anime doesn't have it. Oh, that hurts, yeah. Hey, there's always torrenting. Remember that, kids. When in doubt, torrent. This is not legal advice. Please do not quote me. This is not legal advice. Remember that, kids. I do not give out good legal advice. Despite the fact that my dad is an attorney. Oh, let's go. Yes, let's do this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Look, monkey, there. Wait, what the hell? I'm hearing people talk. Same thing. Not like anyone cares for this show. It's as infamous as Mortal Kombat shows. Oh. Yeah, that's still lava, I guess. Still burns. Also, I have 3 pips of will now, so I can do stuff like this. Oh, never mind. Let me get my super tall staff. I'm super tall. Let's go. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. Someone turn on the water again. Let this man slowly walk towards me so I can build up my strength. Look how high I am. I am the Lord of Monkeys, standing above all. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, I forgot that it does that with heavy attacks. And I shocked him. Awesome. Look at that. It takes forever to wind that up, but man, is it cool. And Dragon Strike. You and I love fingers. Sea Green Serenade. I don't care what people say. Ruby. Pox on You. I Have Known Love. Silver Apples are good songs to me. God's Ruby. Do you even remember when like Ruby used to be like a big thing on the internet? Or is that like too old for most of the people in this chat? I think I was in like middle or high school when Ruby was like first airing its first few seasons. I saw it in like an anime club in high school. I remember that. For season 1. Back when it was literally just like garbage plot and good fight scenes. And now it's just kind of meh plot and meh fight scenes. It's not bad enough to be like utterly terrible, but it's also too generic nowadays for it to be anything worth really watching. And yet for some reason it continues to get all these crossovers. I never watched Ruby, but I think it's still around. It is. It was, well, Rooster Teeth got disabled. I actually don't know if it's still airing, because Rooster Teeth is no longer a thing. So, like, who would even be doing it? I do wonder who has the rights to it, because there was, like, a Justice League Ruby crossover a while back, a few years ago. 12 episodes, 1 season. I think before ending Castlevania, I investigated a show with Soul Bad Guy looking motherfucker. Rewatch of Black Lagoon, of course. What is Ruby? Sounds familiar. Ruabi, yes. W-R-W-B-Y. Wet. You talking about the video game Wet? Oh, look. It's a Misty Cloud Man. Face Death. Wait, there are 2 of them in that? Oh, they're just 2 kids in a trench coat. Bad kids. You shouldn't be in a trench coat trying to get into the movie theater. You should know better than that. Lol. I don't know if there's a... I know there was a Ruby YouTube VTuber. I don't know if that's still going. I am a little sad that Rooster Teeth got disbanded. Because Rooster Teeth was kind of sick. I still love Red vs. Blue. I've watched it like multiple times at this point. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting bashed. Wet video game, yes. Well, no, there was like there was that actual video game named Wet. Whoa, shit. Drink, drink, drink. Chug, chug, chug. I love that Mr. Bucket game is still funny as fuck. I do really miss Rooster Teeth. Although I hadn't really seen anything new from them in a while, and I never watched the, what, 4th reboot of Red vs. Blue. After Church finally died, for real this time, we promise, I basically just was like, you know what, I'm done. This is all I need to see. Pretty good. It's a really good show. It had a really good ending. Honestly, the ending where Church died was actually one of the more, like, emotionally satisfying moments for a comedy show. I still think that that final ending they got, where they defeated Charon, but Church had to break himself up into tiny little mini AIs that would die really quickly, it was a very satisfying ending to the show. For me, personally. I think some people think it went on for too long, but I genuinely think that Church finally dying, no for real this time, we swear no backups, was the closure we all needed. And I also loved how, like, you just never see if they make it out. I mean, obviously they probably make it out. He's probably going to let them make it out. That's at least my headcanon. But Church's speech at the end was great. Somebody modifying the main menu of one of the Halos, versus a different background, different options. P&E of the options runs the entire episode of Red vs. Blue. Great. That's fantastic. That first episode. You know, it's kind of funny because the show itself lasted long enough to parody that one episode like 4 times. What was it? They had the whole thing where Church went into his own memories when he was first locked away in the state backup unit. Then they had the version of it when they were on the other planet. They had a version of it when they were going back in time one time. And I know there was at least one other time they parodied it, but I can't remember exactly what it was. That's cool, though. You know, custom modding stuff is just so much fun. Honestly, I've been really getting back into just, like, homebrewing consoles. I finally got the homebrew to work on my PS3. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but yeah, it's working, and I'm going to be trying out some PS2 games. I might even stream that. It'd be kind of fun to show off what I've done with it. The terabyte SSD really does make a difference. I still need to try out a few things in Demon's Souls to make sure everything's working properly. So I don't get my account banned or something like that. I could just disconnect it, but Demon's Souls has some read-write issues that I need to make sure I dealt with first. A pluck of many. Damn it. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Shit. Is there a YouTuber you think fell off? Yeah. Let's see. What would be like one of the big ones for me? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like a good example one too, because I just want to say, you know, there are some YouTubers that just kind of slowly fell out of it. What's one I think really fell off though? I know there are some that I've just like stopped watching essentially. So there are definitely ones. I'm trying to think of like the best example though. Let me pull up my subscribe. I should probably pull up my subscriber list. Let's take it. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna scroll through it while I'm fighting, but I'm gonna pause it real quick to look through because I actually do want to answer that question. I'm a little curious what my own answer is gonna be for it. Go to the ones I haven't gone to in forever. Oh, this isn't my old account either. Shit. Wait. Ow. Got you in the face. Yeah, we're gonna kill these guys first, I guess. Nintendo Capri Sun is a YouTuber I remember watching. Weirdly enough, I don't think Game Theory would have fell off. Like, it still feels very early Game Theory to me in a lot of ways, so I don't think Game Theory fell off. I'm trying to think of, like, a YouTuber I used to watch a lot. I know there was one. What was his name? Let's see. Oldest history I haven't been to. Professor Thorgy used to do reviews. He was a pretty big inspiration for me for, like, reviews I do. He was one of, like, the first reviewers that I kind of, like, really liked the personality of. But he hasn't uploaded in forever. Like, he literally just doesn't upload anymore. It's not that he fell off, it's that he vanished. Who else? Who else is there? Captain Midnight's videos have been kind of falling off for me recently. I think his videos are just kind of meh. He used to do more interesting stuff, but a lot of his videos feel very doom and gloom and repetitive now. It's not their fault. SNL now ain't the same to me. Phantom Strider used to be kind of interesting. They used to go over, like, he did kind of like listicle videos, but he made them interesting. And he brought up more obscure animation stuff, but then he kind of became a South Park factory, it felt like, for a while, where most of his lists were just South Park lists. And I don't know, something about it just, like, stopped watching him. I can't really say what got exactly worse about it. NerdSing is another one that just, like, stopped uploading. So it's like, I'm not... Do you count things that just stopped... YouTubers that just stopped uploading? Is that falling off, or is that vanishing? SML. What else? What else? What else, like, really fell off for me? Imaginary Access. The last video they did I didn't really watch, and I think I'm kind of done with them. They did, like, weird theory-ish videos. Their one on the, what was it? The Endless from Sandman are pretty good. I would recommend that one video. They kind of go metaphorical in a lot of ways, which I kind of like. Oof. Old Phantom Strider was better in my opinion. No, that's vanishing. Yeah. Beat him to death. Oh, shoot. God damn it, these guys. Oh, God. Ugh. Holy shit, holy shit. Fuck are you? They keep swapping out, which is really goddamn annoying. Show them our teamwork. Why do they get to use the power of teamwork? Where's Pigsy when you need him? Steve Terraberry for a few years. I like him. Alright, where are they going to come at me from? There we go. Yes! Hit them with the staff. Well, nope, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Heal, 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 heal. Misty Step. Misty Step. Oh yes, let's blast him once. And then summon my brother to do the hitting. My eyes. Alright, get wrecked, you stupid freaking asshole. Yes, yes, got one of them. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That one's dead. Alright, first I'm gonna need to get the fire thing here, because this is getting really annoying. Get rid of the anti-green acid powder. I should have added the burning powder to remove burnt state. Oh, shoot, I have one of these. Umbral Abyss. Alright. Froze him in place. Got it. Look at that skill. That is skill, people. The whole randomly swapping back and forth thing was a little annoying. But I beat them in the end. Let's go. Also, I may be enough of a masochist that I want to try an Elden Ring level 1 run, but I'm not sure I actually want to try that. It's just, part of me wants to maybe do it one day. But another part remembers that one, like, soul level 5, or blood level 5 run I did for Bloodborne, because the lowest you could start is level 5 with Cruel Fate. And I still remember the pain and suffering of that run. Oddly enough, Dark Souls level 1 runs are not that hard. Like, OG Dark Souls level 1 runs are not hard. Anyone who says they are, look, I get it. Dodging all the bosses is difficult, but Dark Souls bosses were pretty predictable, and the Pyromancy Hand is all the damage you will ever need. For the bosses. For the enemies, yeah, you're not clearing out every enemy in an area, I'm sorry. Unless you're just an actual god at the game. Still can't figure out what maybe watch Regrets go. It was okay, but somehow between rewatches of Black Rune. It's probably just that a lot of other people were watching it and you wanted to see what it was about. I find that when a lot of other people are saying this thing is really, really good, I'm tempted to give it more of a chance, even if I don't like the initial impression. It gets my attention, you know? Like, oh, surely all these people can't be wrong about this. It's like, people can have very different opinions than me. That's okay. It's fine. I really am annoyed that they give us armor that's perfect for the scenarios after we've gone through the scenario. Like, this mud armor, I have not seen any area after that one fight in the mud. And I doubt I will see another fight in the mud. But hey, I have anti-mud armor now. It'll be good for New Game Plus. This really does feel like New Game Plus, because apparently there is a New Game Plus for this. And I have rarely seen a game that basically gives you so many items that feel like they're tailor-made for New Game Plus. Other than this one. But this game does indeed give you those kind of items. Alright, let's see here. Something to get rid of burn. Let's go and make 9 of these. Also, I have like a lot of shape-shifting powers now. Hey, let me go and show you guys all the shape-shifting I can do. It's pretty freaking cool. Let's see, set spells. So I think I have 7 of these now. We have Red Tide, obviously, our bread and butter for most of the game. You know, Flaming Twin Blade is pretty sweet. Then we got the Rock Guardian, showing him off. He's big, he's slow, he's boring. Ebb and Flow, I beat this one Yin Tiger. And the coolest shit. Look at this. Look at this goddamn transformation. He can deflect, too. He can literally deflect blows. So sweet. This boss fight was hard as hell. Well, I've heard Gretzko has quite a bit of office humor. Maybe you just haven't had the nightmare job that makes the humor relatable. I mean, I haven't had the nightmare job, but I also got the office humor. Then again, I am stuck in a cubicle. So maybe that makes me relate a bit more. Also, my money. I have all the money in the world. Let's just buy all of this shit. Because I can. Oh, also, I should probably head and go use these mine cores. So let's go back to the Zodiac Village. Plus, I can go check with the dragon that I befriended, the one I didn't kill, about his garden, see how he's doing. And that one monkey can tell me I'm doomed or whatever. Go back to being a mopey sad puss in the back corner, and I can tell him to upgrade my gourd. That sounds really weird out of context, actually. Weird. Do. Oliver's Army by Elvis Costello is good. I'm gonna booglerize your baby. What the hell? Is this possible? Agretzko is pretty into your face with everything.
This is what my ceaseless toil.
Thank you for the medicines you're making. You're the best drug dealing wolf man I've ever met. Seriously. Keep giving me those divine drugs. Oh. God. Just saying things in this game is weird. Mortal medicines too, huh? Oh, I just have new things I can make, I think. Just unlock new recipes, yeah. That was just saying that. In-Betweeners is a good show. Very British, though. Dealing drugs with a werewolf. This game is amazing. Also, I have max health booster from the pills. I've been taking all my vigor drugs. Let's see. Let's grab some new stamina. Let's grab some stamina pills. Completely normal stamina pills. It's a good song. Okay. Is there some cool werewolf animes you know? I actually, I mean, there's a werewolf in Soul Eater. He stole a witch's eyeball and he can use it to freeze time. Or, no, he can control space with it. So he can create, like, pocket dimensions and shit with his witch's eye. His name's Free. I can't think of any other werewolf in anime, actually. Anyone else think of any? Because I actually can't. I can think of plenty of vampires, but werewolves just don't get the same love, it looks like. Yeah, Soul Eater's the only one I can think of. Oh well. That is a shame. Look, I would prefer to be a vampire because immortality, duh. I'll drink all the blood in the world if it'll make me immortal. But werewolves are pretty cool from like a story perspective, you know, the whole Beast Within thing. Vampires got that too, but they're like really emo about it. Soul Eater on the list. Want to watch anyways because Soul Eater abridged thingy or whatever that was. There was a Soul Eater abridged. I mean, that makes sense. There was a bridge like everything most likely. Don't feel like wasting upgrade materials on those. I watched High School DxD for the plot. Of course you do. Of course you do. We would never insinuate anything else, DJ. No, you don't. Unless you're talking about the plot with all caps. I don't know about a werewolf, but BNA has a wolf, I think. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not really a werewolf, but yeah, they have like... BNA was a weird show for me because it's like, it's very subpar on everything but the music and animation. The music and animation slap hard. The story is just kind of meh, whatever. It's alright. The animation, though, looks gorgeous on that show. Like, really good. Yeah, no, this is the tiger guy beating a duel. Should probably upgrade some armor. Because I can upgrade my other armors to legendary status. Maybe other ones will have, like, actually useful effects. Oh, he has some stuff in his store, too. Cool, we're going on a shopping spree. Yeah. Nothing I really need, I don't think. Have 30 of those, have 35 of those. Yeah, I don't really need anything here.
Something foul to
I swear, lol. Is a good song. No. Yeah, this is a secret area and has the only person who can upgrade armor. Because they just decided that was something you could hide and not even notice throughout the entire game. That's the medicine. That's the one that buffs you if you take drugs. This is the one that buffs you if you dodge. This is the one that's good for grinding. This is the one that deals enemies upon crashing their immobilization. And it has burn resistance. Actually, I should probably upgrade the bronze monkey stuff right now if I can. Because burn resistance plus breaking immobilization, which I do pretty often. This will probably be a good one. Let's see here. Bronze monkey set.
This can give you some edge.
B&A is odd, lol. So this set actually was pretty good because it has like flat out burn resistance as long as I get it up to legendary. That way it's actually, you know, defending me properly. Oh, and the defense is actually better than the Tough Iron Greaves from the set I was using before. Yeah, it's better than even the Golden Greaves. Yeah, this is actually just a better set.
Now you
See? Well, entire mechanic, basically, because you're supposed to use all the different types of armors, I guess, but upgrade materials are kind of hard to come by sometimes. Now I have, like, all the stuff in the world, but even then, upgrading to Legendary, there are some rare materials. In one Diesel Patches comment section, someone said, "Never touch this game again or I will touch you." What the fuck? Wait, what? That's ominous. Diesel Patches fans are hilarious. I wouldn't say hilarious, more like ominous, but sure. Ah, yes, I finally have fire resist. Apparently, this you can level up to level 365 in this game, if I'm remembering correctly, which is hilarious. You could have a level for every day of the year. Takes me. I like to imagine the levels are actually just the number of days I've been spending on this journey. Been on this journey for like a quarter of a year at this point. Or a third of a year. Rakshasha Palace. Rakshasha. Ugh. Rakshasha. Do you guys remember Rakshasha from the from Code Geass? The one who made Callan's like super red mech with the awesome arm that made things blow up. She was pretty cool. She was just constantly smoking a pipe. All the Diesel Patches fans. We're special mentally. I see. Hey, look, I know some book fandoms that are like really weird. That's not a big deal. It's okay. You're not. Look, there are far worse things you can be than just a little special. Oh, Joyce, there's another one. Bashed. Alright. Super Staff. Drink, 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 drink. I love how we're healing by just, like, drinking booze. Oh, actually, I recently watched a new show on Netflix called Twilight of the Gods. And I think it's one of my favorite adaptations of Norse mythology. It actually does a lot of the weird stuff. Plus, they had Fafnir. They had, like, the OG, one of the OG dragon myths. The ones Tolkien thought of as, like, real dragons who were symbolically important in their stories, not just some generic serpent or lizard-like monster. Tolkien had, like, really weirdly specific criteria for it to find an actual dragon because he was a bit of a gatekeeper. Go figure. Standing on molten magma. It's just a little bit of magma. What's the worst that can happen? But no, it's called Twilight of the Gods. It has some cool animation. The style is pretty simplistic, but the animation moves really nice sometimes. Other times it's weird, like almost like puppet. Like, there was this one scene where the dragon, where for a second I could just like feel them just moving the mouth up and down, like the lower part of the jaw, and it looked pretty basic. But the fight scenes look sick. Yeah. Also, Jormungandr turns into a woman and fucks Thor, which is not part of the original mythology, but is a thing that happened apparently in this one. Look, it's by what was its name? Zack Snyder was involved in its creation. Look, some adaptations are gonna do adaptation things. I would, but I doubt I'm gonna remember title. I mean, it's plastered all over Netflix's top page for me, but then again, I've watched like every Norse mythology thing, so it might just be Netflix knowing that I like Norse mythology. It's pretty cool though. Basically, this woman who's like part giant falls in love with a human after they, well, they're the last two standing on a battlefield, and they kind of fell in love with each other because they were so badass. You know, the whole the warrior power couple thing. And she goes back to her old village full of, like, giants to get her father to endorse their marriage. And then Thor shows up looking for Loki. And we're talking, like, we're not talking comic book Marvel Thor. We're talking, like, God of War, Ragnarok, Norse mythology, I'm an asshole Thor. And when they can't produce Loki because none of them know where he is, they were just having a wedding, he murders everyone, including the two brides. But Balder, who is not like God of War Ragnarok and is actually like the golden child, like full on ethereal glow and everything, knows that both she and her husband survived Thor's final blast, but takes pity on them and tells Thor that, you know, everyone's dead, Thor. Can we please just leave? Because he was like, Thor, you're going to regret doing this. Please don't do this. But he can't stop him, but Thor also can't, you know, harm Balder, because Freya was like, nobody gets to harm my special boy. And, she, you know, declares revenge. And the interesting part is her husband isn't all revenge is a dark path. He's like, okay, fine. How are we going to shove it? How can I help you shove a sword down Thor's throat, my love? And I'm just like, they actually go with the whole power couple going on a revenge plot together thing. There's some tension, but they're both into the revenge, which I thought was kind of cool. Like, when was the last time you saw a couple almost get married, and then they go on a revenge plot, and they're both still alive for the revenge? Like, usually it's the spouse gets murdered, and the wife was plastered all over the marketing material. So I figured the husband was gonna die. But they didn't. They actually keep him alive through the whole thing. And I was just like, huh. Also, I love their depiction of Loki as, like, the Asgardian scapegoat. Because that was actually something in one of the original, I forget if it was the Prose Edda or the Poetic Edda, but in one of the interpretations, before the events that lead to Baldur's death, Loki calls out the Aesir for being assholes and kind of hypocrites who blame him, but they're really just as bad. They just use him as an example and a scapegoat. Also, they understand the Jesus imagery is baked into Norse mythology, unfortunately, because Snorri Sturluson was putting together an ahistorical mythology so that he could reunite, what was it, Denmark and Iceland or something like that? Norway and Iceland? No, Norway and Iceland, that was it. So there's a lot of there's some Christian elements to the current version of Norse mythology we have available, because the Norse did not want to write down their shit. You had to pin on Discord some Norse mythology anime list or something. Yeah, Norse mythology is sweet. But the Jesus symbolism is kind of baked in, and this is the first adaptation that actually understands that. Like, there's this whole scene where Odin is seeking out more about the prophecies of Ragnarok, because one of the big things is that Ragnarok is going to ruin everything, and Odin keeps trying to forestall its prophecies. Honestly, if you want to watch a good example of this, watch some of OSP's videos on Norse mythology. Red goes into it on way better detail than I could, and gives you a lot of context. For example, Loki, for as much as we think of him as like an evil god, if you look at him in mythology tropes, his children, you know the whole thing in Greek mythology, where it's like a king hears a prophecy of their doom by like their nephew or something like that, and they go to their, you know, their sister, and they're like, hey, so I'm going to have to lock you in a basement forever, I'm going to chuck the kid off a cliff. Loki's kids fit into that. Yes, I'm blabbering, I'm rambling. But Loki's kids fit into that trope. They fit into the same... Jormungandr, Fenrir, and Hel fit into the same trope as Perseus, or... what's another good one? Not Paris, because he actually ruined everything. Actually, Paris is a pretty good example. Prophecy of Doom. Yawn. Well, no, it's interesting, because Loki gave birth to a lot of weird things, and actually, seriously, his kids are a six-legged horse, a constantly dying and reviving girl, a snake that eventually became large enough to wrap around the world, and a wolf. I still have questions about all but the first one. Also, the horse came about exactly how a horse would came about, and Loki was the mayor.
Mother, please, I am begging you. Father's life hangs on a thread.
Fred,
A thread which brother could cut short at any moment.
Since when did you start caring for that old bull?
Yawn? Really? A mythology story is that
Think you
boring?
can hide your secret wish from me? You wish you could rule this mountain with your brother once we are finished.
That is not true, Mother. If that were my wish, why would I bring this master here to hell?
Words from cunning foxes. You just want
Loki
to
is
trade
Mr.
my
Hands.
thankless smile on your brother's face.
Yeah.
I owe
No,
my
I
life
yawned
to
because
Father.
you rambled a lot. That one did go on a long time. I won't deny it. Norse mythology is just so interesting.
Brother was
Yeah,
good
it
to
is
me,
something interesting.
but I would never
The point I
betray
was getting
my
back
parents
to,
for
though,
him.
is that Odin manages to get another vision of Ragnarok near the end of the
Say no
season
more of the
1 that we
family.
had. And
We
it's
raised
literally
boys.
showing that after
This is what
Ragnarok,
we deserve.
humanity will move on and no longer need them as gods, and Christianity will become the dominant religion on Earth, which I thought was hilarious because, honestly, I can't even argue against that take.
And I'm aware I have no voice in this.
Okay.
But Ping told me
The destined one has arrived. The destined one.
destined
Mr.
one.
Hands is the horse,
He
not
doesn't even know what he's
him.
destined for.
Whoa.
Those old bastards must have pulled a muscle.
They actually
from that
have
name.
You and I both know
like
how
flashback to Sleipnir's birth.
when the time comes.
So yes, that is a thing that you see in the
your
show.
husband, and even this
The
very
horse scene.
palace could all turn
Well,
to
Loki's a
ash.
shapeshifter, so he turned into a mare to woo the stallion of a giant who was tasked with building Asgard in 3 days. Yeah, Loki was also the horse. Basically, there was this giant that they promised the sun, the moon, and the goddess Freya.
Revealed.
There are many sex scenes. It's the Zack Snyder thing.
Do you not find
And
it
it's
odd?
not for DC, so he didn't have to make it general audiences.
The truth.
Oh, okay, lol.
The
Yeah,
truth of
Zack
what?
Snyder directed,
What
so
are you talking
lots of
about?
slow-mo and lots of mature
I
scenes.
heard the destined one had obtained all the other relics. Rakshasi, your situation is great.
Loki is a shapeshifter, and he is definitely an asshole. Won't spoil, but he is an asshole. That is regularly established. But the other gods are also kind of assholes. So it's, choose your poison at this point. They did actually tell the full story of how Fafnir became a dragon, which I thought was kind of cool.
For others, I care not. All along, you are all I care for.
Is that Pigsy in disguise?
I say we should leave together. I vow to treasure you dearly. Just like when we're up there.
I never thought that one day you'd be the only one I can rely on.
Aww.
I am overwhelmed.
Is she gonna kill him?
Come, sit with me and tell me what to do.
Don't let him, Mother! Don't you see? He is taking advantage of you! You lecher! I called for your help, not your treachery!
Ooh.
How dare you!
Evil stepfather time.
Child of a concubine should know better manners. When I first crossed paths with her, your
Ooh.
bull of a father was no more than livestock, munching on a patch of grass.
Ouch.
No shame. Mother, don't be fooled!
Enough of your endless prattle.
Uh-oh. What did he do with her?
That's better. Rakshasi, have we not been this close?
Uh-oh.
Since our time in Tushita Palace?
Well, yes, I do miss the old days too. We were so happy back then.
What in the blazes?
No tricks here. It's just my hoof.
Oh, get tricked. Wait, that was Pigsy? Holy shit. He full on sexy jutsu'd him.
Foreman, beguile me.
My old friend, wasn't it fun? Have we not been this close
Uh-oh.
since our carnage in the fox den?
You abhorrent fraud. My candid words were wasted on your foul ears.
Ooh. You know what? Pigsy's alright.
I thought you'd have better lies. Quick on your heels, huh? Well then,
Pigsy
boy,
almost rizzed up,
just
bro. Can't
catch
believe
this
it.
brazen adulterer.
He's a hell of an actor, turns out.
Vile beast. Your
Savagery knows no
cure.
cure.
But you will behave once my sourceless water from Tushita drops.
Single drop of water and he's got the ocean. Damn.
I've aided your journey once. Now I shall aid you again. On your way.
Well, it's exposure mode. Wow, these ripples go... These ripples are crazy. Look at this. Honestly, the way the liquid's moving, I'm just impressed.
To infinity.
Oh, I still have my wind tiger mode. I've actually not used this. Yeah. All right, Ripple JoJo. No, no JoJo reference. I'm sorry, we're in a no JoJo references allowed zone. Just kidding. JoJo references are always around. Ripple is a Grateful Dead reference. Wrong reference. Wow, I gotta admit, the water effects are very impressive when you have to render like nothing else. When all you have to really render is the water and some flag flapping in the distance, you can really go hard. Oh shit.
Is a world devoid of Yao-guais like you.
Ow, that hurts. I kind of figured something. Usually fans of certain shows give upset pretty easy, but JoJo fans just eat everything, I felt like. They're just happy to be included. Lightning! Uh-oh, what is he summoning? Damn! Damn it! Oh! It's a horseman. He really hates Yao-guai, but he summons an awful lot of them. And still, I still like original trilogy. Not a hater or anything. Oh. Popping a YouTube link wait, you didn't even post that in the Discord chat. Send it to me directly? Wonder what it is. Oh, Capri Sun. Man can't fight me himself. He has to have all these like backup dancers to fight for him. Sign of a true weakling. Oh my god, the game is stuttering so much. Okay. Good gods. Stuttering like crazy. Wait. Was he inside that thing? Oh no, I just don't get to finish this fight right now, I guess. Okay.
From yin and yang arises two sides.
Oh
From
joy.
land and sky emerges the divide.
Ah, celestial guys are always
Shall be
so
feasted
ass.
upon by my yin yang.
Dude, do you ever run out of minions? You can't change your mind,
What a
Nerd Dragon,
stingy
but
host.
part 4 or
Such
7
a
are good.
meager fish. Hardly enough for a platter.
Pigsy? Whenever you get arrogant, you get your face caved in. Maybe you should just, like, stop talking. Pigsy, I'm going to beat you with my staff the next time you say something like that. Also, you deserve that. God damn. Another cool thing about Twilight Ragnarok, Twilight of the Gods, you got to see a dwarf change into a fish and bite someone's head off. That's an actual thing that happens in the show. Oh my god, there's a whole other boss fight in this boss fight. I heard you like boss fights, so I'd let you boss fight while you boss fight. What the fuck? Why hay are great? I mean, really. Wait, what? I have no idea what that you're even saying, Dragon O Dragon. Transform! Alright, ebb and flow! Look at me go! Yes! Carving up this fish. He's asking why are they great, the parts of JoJo. I mean, it's JoJo? I don't really have a reason aside from, you know, pretty cool combat mechanics. However, Nerd Dragon has English vocabulary for solving 3-year-olds, so you won't understand what he's saying. I'm probably about to lose this fight, unfortunately. Unless I get really lucky. And it just stops in its place for long periods of time. Holy shit, never mind, maybe? Oh. Shit. Ran out of stamina. Fashion Fashion! Yes! Got it! Oh shit, am I gonna get this the first try?
Disasters are sure
My
to follow.
father.
The turmoil you witness is but a ripple.
More like the English of
caused
my
by the
father.
drop from
DJ
above.
himself wouldn't be himself not mentioning it. Well, I actually did this boss fight first try. Nice. I've been cruising along this act. I'm powered up. I'm strong, upgraded,
Not already.
got all the will I could
Bad
ever
news
spend.
after a good nap.
I am ready to go
He's
kick
not
some
too
demon
far
ass.
from a furnace servant.
Well, I guess in this case, divine ass,
Decent
because you
lad
know.
he was. Decent till
ruined by brother Wukong.
Oh, right. Wukong ruined a lot of people's
Then
lives.
destiny carried him further to fall for the wrong woman.
Wukong eventually Wukong was like, had the attention span of like,
Go up this
well,
way.
name
Check if
something
anyway
like
leads
goldfish, I guess. TDL, stop stroking yourself, you
around.
motherfucker.
The owner might be gone.
Hey, at least I'm not
Treasure
Wukong.
might still be there.
The man was made a horse stable, head of the Imperial Horse Stable, but he didn't know what that meant, so he didn't actually know what the title actually meant, so he was like, oh, an Imperial title, they gave me what I wanted. And he also got a meaningless title, Great Sage, above the Great Sage. So, he basically just hung out, but then he got bored one day, went off, stole a bunch of stuff from a famous Taoist immortal, and ate a bunch of immortality pills. Then he went to go to this peach place that he was supposed to tend to, and he ate a bunch of the peaches, which he wasn't supposed to. And then these people came for the festival to grab the peaches, drank a bunch of wine that also makes you immortal. If you're counting now, this is 3 ways of immortal, on top of the other 2 we already had. Actually, it's not me having terrible English. It's how I saying things in my language, so in English it gets kind of amplified. You gotta eat me a lot of peaches, yeah. And basically, after all of that, the maidens who were supposed to get out of the peaches, Lao Tzu the Immortal, a bunch of guards, and... Oh, right, he also went to the festival and ate a bunch of other stuff that's supposed to make you immortal, too. So it's like quintuple immortal at this point. Or septuple? He's immortal like 7 ways to Sundays, basically. Which is why I'm questioning how on earth he was ever killed at the beginning of this game. Doesn't really make sense. Like, Lao Tzu, after they found out what he did and everyone got angry, the Imperial Guard tried to bring him back there, and eventually Lao Tzu managed to tie him up using this weird diamond snare. Are you Will Stroker? No. No, I am not a Willy Stroker. Anyhow, Lao Tzu, basically was like, alright, look, we can't just kill him because, you know, he's eaten like 15 different versions of immortality. But I've got this really cool brazier. We'll melt him down in some soup and turn him into some immortality pills. But they put him in there, and it was supposed to melt him over the course of like 7 days. So they open it up after 7 days, and a completely unharmed Sun Wukong bursts out of the brazier and is like, I'm so pissed off I have red eyes now because of the smoke. They just made him cooler. They tried to melt him into immortality juice, and it just made him look cooler. Are you skibbity maxing? Probably not. Yes. Jerk away, get it right. Seriously, what the fuck, internet? Nah, thanks, DJ. Alrighty. Ooh, chest. Mine. Yay. Ready. Ow! That's what I get for opening mysterious chest, I guess. I get mortared. Zoop. Well, you guys can have your little jerk-off competition, I guess. I'm gonna go figure out what's shooting fireballs at me and kill it. I conquer. Hey, you asshole. Guess what? I didn't say you could shoot fireballs at me. So you're not allowed to shoot fireballs at me. I really probably should have rested at a shrine, huh? Alright. Holy shit. No, 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 I don't want to die to this stupid thing. Circle jerk away. Oh, I finally died because I fought a boss after fighting another boss that had a bunch of bosses as his phases. Oh, man. Well, this is obviously going to be one of my 2 main games of the year. Honestly, I think it's going to be this for a mainstream game, and for indie hit, it's going to be Listfanga. I guess this... Would this count as an... No, this is like a big studio, even if it's a new studio. Doesn't count. Listfanga is going to be my indie game of the year, I think, so far. But this is definitely the AAA title that stood out the most. Unless Warhammer, that Warhammer video game ends up being, like, really good. Listen to Wild in the Streets by the Circle Jerks. Gosh, of course it would be a reference with you. Of course it's either a music or a JoJo reference. You wouldn't be DJ if you weren't either referencing JoJo or music whenever you bring up random topics. Ran out of stamina. Ow. Yeah, his man can jump. I'm sitting out an SOS. Come on, man. You. Let's go. Alright, you, mister, need a timeout. You do not shoot me while I am having an argument using weapons with another one of your big brothers. You shut the fuck up and wait your turn for the murder stick. Alrighty, let's go. Here we go, here we go. Going to kill that big cart monster. Have a Braid. Have a Kit Kat. You know, Three Musketeers is actually my favorite chocolate candy. Love Three Musketeers. They're so good. Haven't had one in a while. Luck of many. Ebb and flow. Windwalker. I can't even see what's going on. This thing is blocking my camera. Die slowly. The fuck, I dislike those, lol. I mean, Kit Kats are also really good. Thing is, it's hard to go wrong with chocolate. Oh my god, the game is stuttering so bad in this last act. Look at the game, it's stuttering so bad. Holy shit. Actually, Three Musketeers are alright, just like Milky Ways. Milky Ways? Yeah, I'm not a huge Milky Way person. Chocolate is like eating shit, I can't get enough. DJ, you might need to see a therapist. I know I see one. For completely different reasons, but, you know, there are different types. Oh. Cool statue. TDL suck out. Let me be lol. Let me be lol. I went to a sex therapist. They scammed me. Hi, I'm lol. Let me be. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I deserve that for just standing there. That's on me. Hello, mister. Ooh, let's go. Nerdo, you're in the general chat. What's going on here? There's a live stream chat, you know? Fresh meat, fresh meat, fresh meat, fresh meat. Why did you just post fresh meat? TDL, is that a Dung Eater reference? Famous Dung Eater? I mean, I was making a Rick and Morty reference, but you know. Nobody noticed. Fresh meat, Zam. Lol, I'll look into that. He's also known for defiling corpses, but that's like, you know, not the name, so people forget about that last part. Don't ask what that means, I don't want to know. Why am up here? Wait, what? What the hell? What? Ooh, lots of stuff. And it has 5 slots and it does damage boosting. Okay. There's gotta be something I do. I do have something that gives me increased mana, right? Ring of Fire, damage reduction, poison state. Critical health, increase. Chance to use without using it. Shock resistance, so none of these will actually increase the mana I'm getting. See, that's the thing. I think the mana I'm getting to recast spells is so useful. I'm just not gonna be able to swap. Even to the epic one. Hey, I didn't saw we had a new one on the server, right? His is a fresh meat. Conqueror. Yeah. Hello, buddy. Hello, pal. Are you on stream, Conqueror? No, he was there at some point. Was he... Did I miss that one? I might have missed Conqueror. We're chatting during stream. Oh. Thank you for redirecting him to the stream chat, Frederick. I'm not your buddy, guy. Well, I'm not your pal, yeah, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. God damn it, I really can't... I want to do that really cool pole vault thing where I've seen people on YouTube doing the whole thing where they charge up their pole vault and just like instantly kill bosses or something like that. Or do like a ton of damage. Holy shit. This guy is a Mushroom Ninja. Got it. I'm not your guy, friend. Wow, the stuttering is still like getting really bad, honestly. Yes! Alright, we're gonna turn into a giant tiger with a just enormous cleaver. Look at this sword. This man cannot take it. Oh, shit. Whirlwind! Back up, heal, and kill him. I'm not your pal, buddy. Ah, yes. For the win. Someone took a picture of Freddy Fazbear's thick bones. It wasn't me, I swear. It's a robot. Like, seriously. Chill. Why is the internet so horny for robots? Then again, it is a bear robot, and we all know how active furries are. Don't question it. The FNAF fan is freaky and goofy. That's some eye-searing lava over there. They have some very realistic segments, but also the eye-searing amounts of lava. Like, you shouldn't even get close to that, because if you get within, like, a yard of it, you're already on fire. Guy who took a picture wasn't even a furry. Oh, also, Caleb was talking to me, Code and Assembly, about the Magnus Archives game and how the classes perfectly align with the Scooby-Doo Scooby Gang. Robots are just part of everything. Our AI overlords are indeed coming. We're gonna come into the Ice Macaque wave. I thought she was 21, not 12. I thought clickbait actually happened. I know, he sent that in general chat. Yeah. Let's see. Which of these should we do, actually? I mean, I should have done this a while ago. AI is coming. That not good. I mean, it's not like it's a self-aware AI at the moment, which each equipped soak slightly increases the health recovery of the drink. Immobilize affects all enemies around the target. Yes, please. How free do you think you'll be that week I'll be over? I have no clue. Oh, when am I going to do that Tuesday? Am I going to be streaming that Tuesday? I might take that Tuesday off. Unless you want to join on Stream Coded. Coded's coming over to spend 2 days over at my house because he has a conference for work in Baton Rouge. Thank you. Bless you, G. Luma AI is creepy. It's just a computer randomly guessing at stuff until it gets stuff right. It can hurt you. I mean, I guess it can hurt you. It can be used to create better drone programs that can murder you in your sleep, but don't think about that. Try not to think about that. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I can join stream. Alright. Sounds cool. Oh, I got a Taoist robe. Lol. Think I could pull off Mushroom Hat? I think I could pull off Mushroom Hat. Although I gotta admit, that little beak thing looks just wrong. The nose looks wrong. It's like I have like it's almost like a dragon shape, but then you have like this like turkey gobbler gizzard right here. I overdosed and shit my pants. I don't know. Something about it just feels off. I totally could do the mushroom hat though. Just not this little gizzard bit down here. No. Can't pull that off. Oh right. I was gonna upgrade myself a bit. Self-advance. Let's see. Haven't upgraded this at all. Haven't done any upgrades to Cloud Step. I actually nearly finished fully upgrading Pluck of Mini. Might as well finish that. Pluck of Mini is now fully upgraded. Worst thing is that one day AI can figure out how to beat John Carter. Even Terminator was aware of that. You do realize with the new show, John Carter is already dead. Yeah. The new one basically just says that enough time... Skynet eventually succeeds in killing John Carter, but... I mean, it's a human rebellion. They're inherently disorganized. Sorry, another leader took his place. And they sent back more people, and then Skynet sent back more people. And at this point, no one really knows what's happening, not even Skynet. The timeline is a mess. I'm sorry. Turns out, the rebellion wasn't actually super dependent on, like, one guy to survive. There were other options if he wasn't there. Like, someone would have led a rebellion. Just a matter of who. What else? What else? Let's go ahead and, I guess, do Cloudy. No, wait, Transformation. I can still be upgrading Transformations. Let's increase some more attack. Ah, look. A giant sentient boulder. Like, I haven't seen that trick before. Seen it in Elden Ring. Yeah, they have sentient boulders. Well, sentient cannonball. Giant cannonball things. Alright. That thing's annoying. There we go. Wait for it to pass. I want to see Terminator timeline where it says, quote, where the timeline says, quote, fuck this shit, I'm out. Universe collapses in real fantasy fashion. I mean, movie Max Payne had that. Honestly, the timeline probably feels really abused at this point in the Terminator series. Given how many times it's implied that people have been jumping back and forth. Pikachu X Lucario? Wait, what? When was that even a thing? Come on. That cannot be a thing. At least it's not like a common thing. Now, I do know that Lucario X Ash is a ship on fanfiction, at least in a handful of stories, because I had the unfortunate pleasure of learning about that. That wasn't really a pleasure, it was more like a horror, as I stared at the small little text blurb and moved on before I could scar myself any further. Best thing is that AI becomes a genius leader without having to die and let it... When does that ever stop fanfiction writers? I need you to answer me honestly here. I said it was horrifying and it nearly scarred me. I think that says all you need to know. No, I just think it's one of the weirder things I've ever seen on fanfiction.net. I didn't even read the story. It was literally just, I was looking through stories that got recently released when I was in, like, middle school. And I have a very vivid memories of seeing Ash and Lucario with the little relationship brackets around it. Apparently it was based on that Lucario and the Mystery of Mew movie. TDO get pleasure from it. No, I do not. Mythology teaches us very important lessons. One of those is, don't fuck animals. Because I always want to be with you, Pikachu. Oh yeah, that time he talked. That was weird. I was about 8. So I caught a Pokemon Batman. Well, I got killed by the giant boulder. Now I've got to do that whole section again. You know what? I think this is a good stopping place, honestly. I'm going to go through that separately so you guys don't have to watch me die to that boulder section multiple times in a row. But, yeah, I think this is a good place to stop for the night. Pretty good place to stop. Things are going just as planned. He lost to a boulder. It was a sentient boulder. It knew how to turn around and come at me from multiple directions. It is evil. Gives up like a baby. No, I just don't want to watch you die. Watch me die multiple times. I'll see you guys all next Tuesday. You could watch me die to the final boss of this area most likely multiple times before I give up and go do the secret boss again. Then I'll be giving up. So yeah, I think it's gonna be all for the night. I will see you all next week. Well, actually, I'll see you all on Thursday for the Halloween stream. We're gonna be doing that Bloodborne cart game, and then potentially doing some Consuming Shadow. Yep, see you later. See ya.